Today we're working on the 58 XL project. Where we left off, we just got everything all ground up and fit. Everything had been mocked up, and now we've got everything glued in, and there's just a few things I want to cover. You know, the glue in's pretty straightforward, but there is a couple of things you want to always keep in mind. You glue it in sections, and it's best to do the outer pieces for the firewall, actually for the lower part of the floor, and then the firewall, you'll get the front section done. But when you glue this in, you always want to re-dry fit your inner fenders back in, so you make sure you can keep your gaps and everything, because you can move stuff around. It can be manipulated a little bit. As you can see, we've got really nice gaps all the way up. Everything fit really nice and tight. We've got it all glued in. It's all glued across the back. Make sure you have your core support bolted in, so everything is exactly where you want it. So when you go to put the car together, you've already dry fit the core support, and now everything's glued in. The core support should go right into place. And then another thing too that we haven't really talked about in the past, but that's always a good idea, especially when you're working above the car like this on raw fiberglass. I'll normally wipe the car down, clean it all the dust, and try to get all the particles I can off it. And then I'll put the plastic over top of it. And the plastic does two things. It helps from contaminating the body, which is a big thing, and it also helps from the fiberglass getting in your arms, because you're always over it, reaching, touching it. So that works really good. And to try to find the plastic, you know, not a real sticky back, but I'm sure if you go to any carpet store or anything, you can find it. But it works really good, and then it keeps your body nice and clean. But otherwise than that, we've got it all pretty much glued in. One thing we didn't do is along the tops of the fenders, for the fender cap, you can still see it's still loose. We didn't glue this top or put that back piece in, because we're going to wait till we get the hood on, and then once we get the hood, we start fitting the hood. If we need to move something a little bit, it gives us a little movement, so we can actually precisely fit the hood to the body to limit the amount of body work. And that just fell out. Thanks, have a great day.